Hello, this is Shameful Rocket Gaming here, and welcome to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution. Anyways, between episodes, I added in a clothing shop and did some editing to these to make sure I'm making enough money to sustain the park. And more importantly, I built the next exhibit for, which is going to allow me to complete pretty much all of the quests in the corner down there. So, anyways, let's get straight into it and release some Ceratosauruses.
Bottom line, I couldn't have done it any better. Thanks.
But of course, most importantly, I'm doing this for the the entertainment division.
Thanks for helping create entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Ceratosaurus.
Happy guests is what we strive to maintain here on the islands. We do that by making sure their needs are met. In a way, it's kind of like taking care of the dinos, just with more demands and less understanding. Am I right?
Okay, well, I actually need to put feeders in.
Looking good around here, huh? I love what you're doing with the place.
I like what I'm seeing. Let's keep it up. Satisfaction is what we aim to give our guests. Make them appreciate the little things. And the big things with the teeth and glassy eyes that could swallow them whole.
A carnivore, I see. This time, a Ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back, and a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group.
Oh, I just noticed it says that these have a social group of 3. Oh,
Hey, way to go! We've got our park running at maximum happiness, and our guest numbers are up as a result. That's what makes the entertainment division the envy of the rest. We get the results, am I right?
When the parks are running well, our scientific research improves. Of course, I'd never tell this to Isaac directly.
Heard it?
I was going to add that...
Nope. Nope. No. Too late. Heard it. Later, Doc.
Ugh.
I just love Isaac's character. And anyways, I feel like I just need to get this last thing done, and then things will be looking pretty good. Okay, where's the other one?
Storm warning issued.
Okay, the other one's over there. I need to get a picture with both of them. Will that count? I don't think it
Another
will.
one, perhaps?
No. Maybe if I drive around the enclosure,
Updated storm forecast.
I can get them interested? Maybe? Please?
Bracing for storm contact.
Come on. And there we go.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
Yes, Site C, more commonly known as Isla Muerta. A newly developed island. The name, roughly translated, and I do mean roughly, the island of the dead. Fitting. Humorous, even.
Okay, well, for now, we're actually going to be staying on this island. And I think we'll move on to it for the next episode.
That's impressive work.
Okay, so...
Without exceptional security, nothing else here would be possible. That's our mandate. And on Isla Matanceras, you're showing the rest of us how it's done. You're deserving of this reward.
For now, I feel like it would probably be best to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually work on getting the Draco Rex up to a genome that's possible to have working, and we're going to put those on this island. Because why not? Oh, I have a disease outbreak. Let's just take care of that real quick. So yeah, I was honestly hoping that the entertainment, the big quest, would take more time than it did. So for now, I guess we can observe these dinosaurs because they're absolutely gorgeous. Uh, okay. So in the future, I do plan on building more on this island. Probably going to slip in an enclosure here, and an enclosure here. Uh, I love how this park alone has all of this to work with as well. So yeah, I'll see you when I have at least 50% genome for the Dracorex. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, there's the new viable genome of the Dracorex. So I'm actually going to show you my process of how I actually design and build my enclosures in this game, and simply I place my Hammond Creation Lab, and that gives me my basic starting point for how I'm actually gonna build it, or like at least the general area. Then next I figure out where the back of it is, of the enclosure will sit, in order to allow me to actually properly place my viewing vents, or gallery, sorry. When I was younger, I played a lot of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, so I tend to call things the there. I said it was the viewing vent.
Are two sides of the same coin, and you cashed it in on that contract. Way to go.
Anyways, I just kind of do this and use the actual viewing galleries to shape out how my enclosure is actually going to look before I put the fencing. Yeah, I know, there's no power to any of this. I'm just gonna do that, then bring it in. So, yeah. This is just my personal way of how I build in this game. Okay, that is connected. In the past, I have had problems where it either doesn't fully connect or something happens and it doesn't connect at all. Anyways, I actually have to destroy a good chunk of this in order to actually build the fencing. But in the meanwhile, I'm actually going to build a substation over here just to get power. Run it into the actual park that's already built and everything. Oh. There we go. That's the one problem I tend to have. The electric system can be rather annoying to work around. Okay, so because I'd actually like to get the Dracorexes going before the actual enclosure is complete, I'm gonna do it this way. Do that. Then of course run a path going all the way around. I do like to curve paths and stuff sometimes don't tend to do it a lot, but sometimes I find it fun to, just to give it a little bit more shape. Then connect it there. But of course it's not done because I never actually finished building the fence. Bring it in, then I like to get it close to the edge of the park, or at least where it lets me build, just to make sure I'm not wasting a lot of room. And here we go. I'm gonna... Actually, first things first, I want to make sure that the success rate's as high as possible. And that should be good enough to at least make sure they get through. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a speed upgrade as well. Because I don't remember what these guys' need for their population of other Draco Rexes are, but if I'm correct, it's quite a pain to actually keep them. In my original first playthrough, I thought they would be just fine in with the other herbivores of the island, but I found that I had too many in with them, so they were near constantly trying to escape. Let's snap that there. I'm just gonna do this to give it a little bit more of a foresty look, I guess, to the entire park. It's more or less just to make it look a little nicer. Because I honestly don't like having the parks look completely cleared out and then just replaced with trees inside of the actual enclosures. But of course I have to wait for these to actually be out in order to see like their needs for the forest and stuff, because I don't remember exactly what they need. So gonna need water. Oh, I need a substation out here. Right there should do. Then I'll run this in. And there. The enclosure is actually complete, besides the actual dinosaurs.
All hail the Dragon King, the Draco Rex. Sounds so intimidating, but it's just a plant eater. However, just in case they do rule the Earth again, don't tell them I said that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Draco Rex to the park.
Okay, so yeah, they're gonna need more forest. Well, that was kind of obvious, just because I cleared out the majority of it. Oh, I didn't mean to do shrubs. I honestly don't really use shrubs because they're not really necessary for your enclosures. Is that good? Yeah, that should keep them happy. Anyways, I think this is a good place to and this episode. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more. If you do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell icon to make sure you don't miss anything. And if you really enjoyed the video, be sure to share it with your friends. And anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye.